The secret place is patient. The secret place is your development. It's lessons you learn while you're here. I can't pretend it don't hurt. When the time comes, God will rise. Hold on to your faith.
You are now watching KingdomworkTV.
What's going on, everybody? This is KingdomworkTV. My name is Antonio, but everybody calls me Bear. If you want to be a part of the roundtable, all you gotta do is like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on platforms at what? KingdomworkTV. You follow me, I follow you, and we can build this together. So, I am talking about don't answer it. That's the title, don't answer it. So during this process, I realized that I'm not obligated to open my door up to anybody. I ain't talking about naturally, I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about mentally. I gotta open the door for you. For what? Because all you're gonna do is come in, see the things that God planted, and try to uproot them and try to destroy them. People are haters. People are the enemy send people in your life to destroy what God is creating, what God is building, what God is planting in your life. And you don't want nothing to come in to disrupt your seed, come in to disrupt your process, come in to disrupt the construction that God is doing with you emotionally. Because God's repairing things, you know, and that's what I'm learning. You don't got to open the door because somebody got a knock. And this is where I wrote on my nose. Just because it's a knock at the door doesn't mean you have to answer it, even if it's a familiar voice. Protect your eyes and ears. It's okay to have barriers. Keeping you safe is God's protection over your life. When I mean by protecting your eyes and your ears, you can't watch all these TV shows. I'm sorry. You know, you can't watch everything what everybody's watching, because some things you got to remain pure, especially if you have an addiction to a certain thing, because everybody's talking about sex, everybody's showing sex. For me, I can't watch all these TV shows that's talking about sex. I can't listen to all this podcast that's talking about sex. If it begins to talk about sex, I gotta turn it off, because I don't want my ears to hear that, because guess what's going to do to my body? It's going to tick me to go watch pornography or tick me to go have sex, and I can't have that in my life, and especially right now where I'm at spiritually. Like I said, you got to protect your investment with God. This is what I wrote in my notes. The enemy is going to send you old flings, old booze, or old situationships, people who you canceled in previous seasons of your life. Oh yeah, trust me, I had old girls, you know what I'm saying, past calling my phone, Antonio, I miss you, Antonio, I want that thing, Antonio, woo 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 woo, and I'm like, no, I don't care. Don't try to come in my life now, especially now. You try to play victim. Well, you lied to me. You didn't tell me, and all this other stuff and all this other crap. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if I had a woman, you knew I had a woman. Period. I'm sorry. Yes, I said I kept it. I'm keeping it real with y'all. You knew what I was doing out here, because guess what? You wanted it. You tried to change who I was, who I was at the time, because you wanted me. You wanted me for yourself. So we both playing games with each other. You know what I'm saying? Some women, I ain't gonna lie to some women. I had this conversation with my homeboy actually. Me protecting myself, not opening the door, and respecting my relationship with my girlfriend, and respecting my relationship what I have with God. I don't want the headache. I don't want the headache. A lot of these women are headaches for no reason. A relationship shouldn't be difficult. It should be learning. That's the difficult part. Learning each other is difficult. But you just in your feelings all the time, or you got a lot of insecurities. Nobody want to deal with that. I ain't trying to deal with that. I got a lot going on in my own life. I'm not trying to sit there all the time arguing on the phone with you, and then you don't want to talk, and then you want me to come hunt you down or come chase you. I'm not about to do all that to prove my love to you. If I'm here every single day, 365 days a year, I love you. I care about you. So why I gotta prove myself that I love you? That's not real love. I know y'all like, he passionate. No, I'm keeping a buck, y'all. I ain't like this series right here, this whole the secret place, I'm taking the gloves off and I'm just speaking from the hip. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from my mind, and I'm just letting go and keeping it real with y'all. Like, because at first and my other videos, I'm like, I don't want to say this. I'm trying to sound this and that. Forget that. I'm being me. And this is what I wrote in my notes. Let's get back to the message. This is what I wrote in my notes. I unfollowed them all on social media. I let it be. I got off all dead insights. I let it go. The enemy is going to use those vices or situations to cure your peace of mind. And that's what I've been talking about. The enemy is going to use these people to kill your peace of mind. Because what it is, though, I find that the love that we are searching for, God has that love. God has that love. If you open your mind and your heart and your soul to God, God will give you the love that you desire, which is that innocence that as a child the enemy took away from you. And I learned during this process is growing up in life, people will continue to try to take your innocence, and then when they walk away, you're going to continue the damage to yourself of hurting yourself, taking your innocence away from yourself each and every day, because you feel like, I know what I'm doing to repair my innocence and my heart and my love that I have. And we go out here with a lot of insecurity saying, love me, love me, and love me. And guess what? And God said, no, love me. Love me. When you love me, I began to restore the love. I began to give back your innocence. So you got to look at that. Don't be out here chasing these females or chasing these dudes. Like, you don't got to chase God. God just wants you to walk. This is I wrote on my notes. My mind matters. My heart matters. My love matters. My emotion matters. It's okay to choose me. You got to choose yourself. You got to choose yourself. You matter. You sacrifice for meaningless relationships or situationships or smash buddies. For what? Just for a moment? Just for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever like that? Or this is a vibe. We vibing, we smoking. This is a vibe. Man, there ain't no vibe, bro. You know what a vibe is? Getting up every day praising God. Getting up every day going to the gym. Getting up every day being creative. You know what the vibe is? Creating a legacy for your children. You know what the vibe is? Standing up for women. Standing up for children. Standing up for yourself is a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, one thing I realized in this process with God, and I had this honestly last night, me sleeping with all them women since I've been having sex since I was 17 years old. Me having sex with all them women don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. I'm giving out my heart, my soul, endless times for nothing. To repeat the same damage that was in my childhood. Trying to find love. Searching in all the wrong places. All I had to do is stick to the plan that I always wanted, I always desired, was real love. And God had that love. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I lost my way, but I'm back. And this is scripture that I wrote. It's Psalms 18:2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. So ladies and gentlemen, you got to realize this. That when you walk with God, you got to protect your relationship with God. You got to protect your love. And all you got to do is stay committed, stay present, and stay confident.